Hello and welcome back to our AAR-IP Toolkit. Today we're going to talk a little bit more kind of those expanded features beyond just the printing of a local AAR, right? Your one-stop shop. What we're going to talk now is kind of those roll-up insights that we're looking at. And so as a reminder, right, we've got our document. We did either our AAR 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Copy pasted it into this tab up here, right? Got our data entry, made our prints, made them into PDFs, emailed them to who we needed to, so on and so forth. Now we're going to talk about kind of that next step, that data roll-up. And so when we talk about data roll-up, what this tab is doing is pulling all sorts of information, right? It's looking at each one of the AARs and pulling in whatever data you've got in that cell. And so it's very formula driven. What we need to do to pull the insights is essentially turn those formulas into values, and that's what we're going to do here. So essentially these two are identical, and what we're doing is we're going to get right here, we want all the data from here all the way to the bottom, all the way to the right side. A lot of data. Copy it, Control C. We're going to come over, we're going to click in the same spot we want it to go, Control V, paste, and now we've essentially just translated the formula on the data rollup tab to a value right here. And the way we do that is when we paste it, we go paste specials, and we do values only, right? And this will essentially then take those formulas, make them into a bit of text, if you will. And that's how we're going to pull our insights. So that's a one-time step. Well, it's one time after anytime you want to roll it up, right, and see our insight. So maybe end of the month, end of the quarter, annually, we come in here, do that copy from here, paste special values into here, and now that'll make the rest of our blue tabs here work. So what we're looking at, the calendar summary, what we're doing here is really taking the information, yep, we want to edit that. What it's going to do is pull essentially a summary off of our information. And so real fast, and I just got a little error here. I'll fix that error in a second. What we're doing though is pulling the information out. And so essentially it's going to be by date range, and it's looking across all these exercises, and it's going to pull out any of the stuff that we've got going on, and then we can kind of sort it by sort and filter. So if you want to sort and filter by the complexity or the region or the county or the whatever, or we can do grab whatever section, the whole thing here, do a data sort range. We can then bring up, let's see, we're going to sort the sheet. Well, anyhow, Alt-DS will bring up our sort menu. And we can do a couple of things, right? So we have header rows, and we're going to then select that. We can select the thing. And if you want, you can do several, right? So we can do, I want to select by the region first, and then by the, let's say, we'll do types of exercises, and then the third one by date. Sort, and that'll put all these now in that order. And so again, we'll see all the region 1, region 2, region 3. Within region 1, we'll see all the tabletops, and then within the tabletops, we'll see which ones come first, second, third, fourth, and so forth. So that's just a way to view data. We also can look at contact lists. So what we can do with this is it pulls all the contact list information up and out of all 50 of those exercises if you had them populated and then copy paste over, right? And so what it does now, again, same idea with our that we just looked at with calendars, but we can sort by region, by county, by any of these fields to get a sense of what's going on and who we need to contact. The other thing we can do is sort by the exercise name, sort by the agency, sort by the region, the county, whatever it might be, and then do a copy paste. And so we may copy out these emails, right, paste them into our email, Google Mail or whatever Gmail you have, and then we can attach whatever documents we need. So it's a good way to, again, kind of to mass mail, bulk mail right off of here. You can also use this, if there's an event address to do some mail merge type stuff. Our photo library, again, this prints out in that PDF we saw earlier, but just a quick snapshot of all those exercises with a little bit of summary information, just a bit, and then the photo and the caption. And so it gives a quick way to tell a story. The state rollup, so this now pulls that information we copy pasted in. We saw this on the PDF at the first video in the series. But what it's doing, and again, if we had more data in there, you'd start seeing these insights broken out with the percentages and all those things. And this pulls from the state, pulls all the information, if you will, all 50. No subsets there. The AAR summary, again, this kind of is that thing we looked at the beginning. A little overview of what happened, what we saw, what we were tracking, and then you can kind of scroll through over time and you would see these populated out if we had data in there to see if we're kind of getting closer or further away, sort of a storyteller, if you will. We do the same essential thing here with the region. What we do is we customize these couple green fields, and we're going to pull the region 9 report. It'll flag you and tell you here that you need also to change this. So as you click on it, you can see here it's got a bunch of queries, and we said 9. It's going to change that, hit enter, and if we had region 9 information in there, those would flow out. Not really a big deal on this page, but what it will do is then regenerate that same infographic report that we saw for the statewide, but now just specifically for region 9. And we'll do the same little storybook feel that we saw for the state, but only in, again, region 9. If you had different counties putting different things in here, you could utilize, again, the same county idea, right? So change out the details right here real quick. And we want to see just Carbon County, just like we did with the other one. We come in here and just change that to Carbon. And again, if we had data populated, it would now fill these out. Again, not a huge deal on this particular sheet, but now you've essentially made a Carbon County summary report with those same infographics and insights that are harvested off of all the others here. And then again, the little summary sheet. So that said, that is kind of what we wanted to talk about there. As a reminder, as you're going through, if you're using this, you could do whatever naming convention here. So you may, and or color convention. So let's say this is a Carbon County one. I may put Carbon Exercise. Or I might say it's law exercise, but it's in Carbon County, or it's in region 1 or region 2 or region whatever, and I can then change the color, and we're just going to say this is region 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So region 1 is here, and now you see a quick little pattern emerging across the bottom as you do all region 1s are blue or green or pink, or all exercises are green, and all real world incidents are purple, and all special events are blue. You can kind of see how you could use the color changing schemes here a little bit to kind of organize your data across the bottom. So that will kind of wrap us up here for this video, this exercise, how those county summary reports, regional reports, state reports work. From printing out various insights and data. On our next episode, we'll come back and we'll look very briefly at integrating Google Forms to, again, kind of create the tailboard atmosphere that we were looking at, again, right off your phone if you want to do some quick data capture from the field. So all that said, thanks for joining us. As always, we look forward to seeing you on the next one. Have a good day, and talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.